Hey, what's up, y'all? This video I want to go over some of my go-to products, the regimens that is working for me right now. This was not a requested video or anything. This is just something I wanted to share with you guys, just to let you know what I'm using on my hair. And all of the products I used are pretty much products you can pick up rather inexpensively. I don't have the products I'm going to show you here are nothing high-end, nothing expensive. I can say that I do have some of the more expensive stuff, some of the higher end lines, and honestly they are not my go-to products. So I'm just going to kind of give you a rundown and show you all what I use on my hair and how I like them and how I use them. So the first part of my regimen, I guess I'll mention shampoos. I don't shampoo with my hair often. I'm not saying I don't wash my hair often. I don't shampoo my hair using actual shampoo. What I found works best for me is I shampoo my hair about once every 4 to 6 weeks. And I don't have a preference for shampoo. There is probably enough shampoo in my house right now that I won't have to buy shampoo again for years. A friend of ours who was also natural, I don't think she shampoos at all, so she kind of cleaned out her stash and gave us a lot of her shampoos a while back, and we have a ton of shampoo. So like I said, I don't have a preference. I've got a little bit of everything. I've got some Mixed Chicks, some Burt's Bees, I've just got some Suave, we've got some Design Essentials, we've got a little bit of everything, but I honestly, I don't have a preference. So that's that. And the reason that I don't shampoo my hair frequently is just because shampoo seems to really dry out my hair and dry out my scalp. So I just don't shampoo as often. I tend to co-wash. I co-wash weekly, and that just works better for me. One thing that I just started doing is called a pre-poo, which is actually just kind of prepping your hair for the shampoo by taking a mixture of oils and conditioner. Some people use honey, different mixtures, and it's just kind of like a hot oil treatment, but you do it before your shampoo instead of after, and it just kind of penetrates your hair and your scalp. And so once you shampoo your hair, you're going to rinse everything away, but it kind of, the conditioner, the oils, whatever, just kind of make a barrier between your scalp, your hair, and the shampoo, so it's not as drying. But still, I don't think I'll be shampooing any more often than what I do now, which is, like I said, 4 to 6 weeks. So then the next thing is conditioners. Like I said, I do co-wash weekly, generally once a week. And my favorite co-wash shampoo, I started using this back when I was transitioning. It's the VO5 Moisture Milks. I'm sure that you've heard a lot of people talk about it. This is my favorite. Love it, love it, love it. Like I said, started using when I was transitioning and have stuck with it because I love it. It's my favorite. This one is the passion fruit smoothie. When I was transitioning, they had the peaches and cream, which I believe was discontinued, and this replaced it. I don't love it as much, but this is my favorite. And it does have soy milk protein, and I've heard a lot of naturals mention that their hair doesn't like protein. As far as I know, I haven't ever had any problems with protein, but just in case, I don't always shampoo with this or co-wash with this. I also use the Herbal Escapes. This one is Freebie Freesia. It's a moisturizing conditioner. There's a tea tree one that we like to use. Just so, like I said, I've never had any problems with protein sensitivity or my hair feeling hard or anything, but just to keep that at bay, I just kind of switch out when I use the moisture milks. I don't use it every single time. And then my other favorite behind the VO5 Moisture Milks is this Suave, the Tropical Coconut. This is the only one in the Suave line that I've ever used, the Tropical Coconut, because I bought it and I loved it, and I feel like I'm fine with this one. So this is also part of my regimen, my co-wash routine, along with the VO5. So once I co-wash my hair, after that, I will, sometimes I'll do a in-shower detangling conditioner, and for that I will use the Herbal Essences Hello Hydration, and it's a great detangler. I generally just use this one when I'm in the shower. And Sidekick uses this one as a leave-in, but I haven't tried it as a leave-in yet. It's just my detangler, and I love it for that. So then the next conditioner, I use this for my deep conditioner, which is the Suave Professionals Almond and Shea. This is another one I started using when I was transitioning. Loved it. Like I said, I use it as my deep conditioner. I will put it on, leave it on for hours and hours. If I want added moisture, I will add olive oil to it sometimes, and my hair is just so soft and so smooth when I take when I rinse it out. And that that conditioner is one that I alternate, and I will switch back and forth between that and this is the Shea Butter Cholesterol. Love it. Smells great. Can't say enough good things about this. So between this and the Suave, these are my deep conditioners that I use. And then finally, the last conditioner I want to talk about is this Garnier Fructis Sleek and Shine. It's a fortifying cream conditioner. I've been using this as leave-in, especially we're, you know, coming out of summer now, but especially during, you know, the really warm, humid times, because it really did help me with frizz. It says new and improved anti-humidity system, and I kind of believe that because it really did help cut down on the amount of frizz I had. So this is a good conditioner that I like to use as a leave-in. So far, I've only used it as a leave-in, and for me, that's what the purpose will be, but I really like this one a lot. Also forgot to mention something else that I love, that we all should love, is Naturals water. Little spray every day, doesn't hurt. So always got the water on hand, don't want to forget that. Let's see, next thing I want to talk about are my oils and my butters. Oils I like, number one, started this one again back in the transitioning days. Good old extra virgin olive oil. It's cheap. You can find it anywhere. It has a multitude of uses, and I think every natural girl should have a little EVOO, little olive oil. I use it, like I said, I'll add it to conditioners if I want a little bit more moisture. If I'm making a homemade hot oil treatment, I'll definitely use olive oil for that. When making my little homemade butters, I put olive oil in it. It's just good stuff. Love it. Another oil that I like a lot, this is castor oil. It's green. Castor oil is generally not green. This is a sage infused castor oil that I was given. I won it in a contest by my girl Inspired Coils. So that's why it's green. It's a really good oil. I use this to seal the moisture on my ends a lot. It is a heavier oil, so it may be too heavy for some, and it may be too heavy for all the times of the year. I think it'll be really great as the weather starts getting cooler and in the winter, because it is a really heavy oil. So this is one, a little goes a long way, but just a little on the ends. And I wouldn't do it often because it is so heavy, you can get quite a buildup, but it's one that I really like to use. And I've also been using it up on my temples, on my edges, because I have some thinning there, and I've heard and read that castor oil can help thicken up your hair. I'm not sure if it's working, but I'm rubbing it there, so we'll see. Let's see. Oh, coconut oil, my go-to since the transitioning days as well. Coconut oil, I use it to take out my twists, my braid outs, whatever. Anytime I'm doing something manipulating the hair, I try to coat my fingers in coconut oil to help cut down on the frizz and, you know, just give my hair a little shine. Love my coconut oil. If there was probably, you know, one product, if I could only have one product, it would be my coconut oil. And then last but not least, grapeseed oil. This is one that I've just started using, but I really love it. It's really light. I've sealed my ends with it. I used it in my pre-poo mixture the other night, and it's just really nice, really light. Doesn't have much of a scent. I think this would be a really good versatile oil for everybody to use. And then I've got the good old unrefined shea butter. I don't use it alone. I generally use it, and this is a little homemade mixture that I've made. It's shea butter, coconut oil, olive oil, vitamin E, tea tree. I think there's some peppermint oil in there. sweet almond oil. It's just got a little bit of everything in there, and then I mix it up with my blender, and it could be a little bit more whippy consistency. This one's a little thick, but actually this kind of works for me because it gives me really good hold on my twists. So I really do like that mixture. So those are my go-to, you know, oils, butters. And for styling, I can't say that I have go-to products yet for styling. There's products that I like, products that I use, nothing that I'm in love with. But I do have one product, it's out of my reach, I'm sorry, that I do like to use a lot. It's a gel. It's the Eco Styler olive oil gel. Really like this stuff. Inexpensive. This big jar was, I think, like $4 or $5 at Sally, and this jar will last us for like forever, and it doesn't flake up. So far I haven't had any problems with it. I've heard some people say that it can have reactions if you mix it with certain other products. You get those little hair boogers or whatever, little flakes. I haven't had any problems yet. But I love this stuff. I don't use it a lot because I don't use lots of gel, but when I do use gel, this is what I go for. So that is just a little bit about my regimen, and that's what I do. That's what works for me. That's what I'm doing right now. Like I said, nothing that I showed you was really expensive. This is all stuff pretty much that you can get at any beauty supply store or Sally or your local grocery store, drugstore, except for maybe some of the oils, which you would probably have to get from like a Whole Foods or nutrition store, health food store, something like that. But even if you can't find it locally, you can probably find it at some online retailer. So I think everything I showed you was less than 10 bucks. The oils were probably the most expensive thing, and none of the oils are over $10. So really inexpensive products that I use to keep my hair up, keep my hair styled, and that's my regimen for now. So maybe I've shed some light on something for you, just kind of sharing what I use. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye.